Say it loud enough so they can hear it from New York to California. Is Pennsylvania ready to send Donald Trump back to the White House? I was just with our 45th and soon to be 47th president down in Smithton, and President Trump is fired up and ready to be here with all of you in just a little bit. Are you excited to hear from our next president? If I was to say just 6 words today, I would say vote early, vote early, vote early. Go to swampthevote.com/PA. We need to get people in our lives to show up and vote. This election is so important for this country, and it's going to be up to all of us in order to save it. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 weeks from tomorrow, our nation will hopefully be all watching as Kamala Harris takes the stage to deliver a concession speech to America. And Donald Trump and J.D. Vance take that stage to deliver a victory speech for all of us in our future. When Kamala Harris says her values have not changed, I say that we should believe her. Because I remember when Kamala Harris was out there talking about the need to ban fracking. She was out there raising money for people who were trying to burn down Minneapolis. I remember Kamala Harris talking about how the ICE is like the KKK. We know what we're getting with Kamala Harris and a weak open border, don't we? Let's believe her when she says her values haven't changed, right? We are not just out there, though, to vote against Kamala Harris. We are out there voting for Donald Trump. I remember just before COVID hit, our economy was ripping. It was the strongest economy that I remember in my life. The border was getting more secure. Our streets were getting safer. Our military wasn't some woke social experiment, right, Sean? Listen, we want to have a military that is focused on defending America, our Constitution, our freedom, our liberty, not a social experiment. We want a president who ends foreign wars instead of starting new ones. We want a president who will stand up to adversaries like the Chinese Communist Party and Iran. Man, we all remember how pathetic it was to watch Josh Shapiro trying to un-Jewish himself to become Kamala Harris's VP. Pathetic. At the end of the day, what we want is strong, moral, conservative, America first leadership to be able to save this greatest country in the history of the world. Pennsylvania, are you fired up? It's up to us. I feel like in this moment, we all want to get on President Trump's shoulders. But in order for him to get back into the White House, he needs to count on us. He needs to stand on our shoulders. Can President Trump count on Pennsylvania? How about we send him a House of Representatives to work with? Let's expand the House Republican majority. Yeah, we're done with the Speaker Pelosi or Jeffries or Chairman Schiff or Nadler or Waters. No, we want conservatives in charge of the House to work with President Trump. Is Pennsylvania ready to elect Dave McCormick to the United States Senate? Send President Senate to work with him. How's that sound? It's been an honor to work with groups like America First Works and others. And listen, I'll end where I begin. It's important that we vote early, vote early, vote early, that we swamp the vote. President Trump, he is calling on all of us to get out there and vote and get other friends and family, people we work with, to tell them the stakes. No one can stay on the sidelines. If you're a gun owner, you're an evangelical, you're a veteran, you're a law enforcement officer. If you love that flag, you cherish our freedom, you too believe that this is the greatest country in the history of the world. If you are ready to elect Donald J. Trump as our next president and J.D. Vance as our next vice president, we got to dig deep. 6 weeks to go. It's all on the line. Pennsylvania, are you with our next president? Let's elect Donald J. Trump, the 47th president of the United States. Thank you all, Pennsylvania. Let's get it done.